Killing. Many Inklings believe that this action is almost superfluous in Splatoon, especially Turf Wars. Hi, my name is Hank, this is the Nintendome YouTube channel, and in this episode of ThInk, I'm going to take a closer look at the value of splatting enemies in our favorite colorful third-person shooter. Let's kick things off with Turf War. Contrary to what many believe, the sole objective of Turf Wars is not simply to spread ink. Rather, the goal is to cover as much of your enemy's turf as possible, while simultaneously preventing your opponents from doing the same. As you have probably guessed, one of the most effective ways to achieve the latter section of that goal is to kill your opponents. Removing opposing Inklings from the game can be invaluable. You're not merely preventing those enemies from covering turf, but you're also providing your entire team with a one-man advantage for 6 seconds. This gives your team a momentum swing, as it has to cover a smaller amount of turf per member compared to your opponent's team, with all other things being held constant. Splatting an enemy Inkling simply creates more opportunities for your team to cover turf unimpeded by your opponent, and less opportunities for your opponent to do the same. It is also very important to note that splatting an opposing Inkling depletes their special weapon gauge. This is extremely crucial regardless of what game mode you are playing. Locking your opponents out of their special weapon is very important, as many of these specials can shift the momentum of a game in a matter of seconds. Again, the value in killing with Splatoon comes from the advantage you gain by cutting off your opponent's options. In ranked game modes, such as Splat Zones, Tower Control, and Rainmaker, the objective tends to revolve around controlling a single target. In these situations, the value of killing is much more apparent. Is an enemy trying to recapture the Splat Zone? Go for the Splat. Is an enemy infiltrating your base with the Rainmaker? Go for the Splat. Is an enemy trying to defend his team's control of the tower? You guessed it, go for the Splat. Sometimes, ensuring your own survival is more important than killing your opponent. For example, if you find yourself in a situation where you're the last person alive on your team, you should focus on finding a secure area to provide your teammates a safe super jump, as, more likely than not, you'll be unable to handle the entire opposing team on your own. In other cases, you must acknowledge the opportunity cost that comes with killing. Besides Rainmaker, the objective in these game modes is never to kill an opposing Inkling. If you are chasing after an opponent to go in for the kill, you are not spreading ink or even capturing the Splat Zone, tower, etc. Furthermore, there are situations where you will need to sacrifice a vantage point in order to secure a kill on an opposing Inkling. You must carefully compare the utility of killing we discussed earlier to the utility you would receive by using that time to ink more turf or hold your vantage point. That's everything for this episode of ThInk. If you like these types of general tips videos, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. I definitely want to do more videos like this in the future, and your support lets me know that you guys want to watch these just as much as I want to make them.